Adriano, did you hear they're making a new Jurassic Park?
Yeah, but it's gonna suck.
What do you think they could do to make sure it doesn't suck?
I have a few ideas. The movie is set 21 years after the first one, so they don't have to cast younger actors to play the best characters or anything. They can just use the same actors as before. Except the guy who played John Hammond, because he died, so he'd have to be CGI or something. At the start, all the people who survived get invitations to visit John Hammond's house. Dr. Grant is the first one there, but when he goes inside, someone hits him on the head and knocks him out. When Grant wakes up, he and everyone else has arrived on Isla Nublar, the island from the first movie. And this is where it gets good. The T-Rex shows up. Dr. Grant says, "Nobody move. It can't see us if we don't move," because he always has to say that when there's a T-Rex, the T-Rex roars. Wah! That's when we see that there's someone riding on its back. It's Dr. Samuel L. Jackson from the first movie. And remember how his arm got ripped off by raptors? Well, now he's got that robot arm that turns the eggs in place of his old human arm. Ellie Sattler recognizes him and says, "Dr. Arnold?" And then John Hammond shouts, "What is the meaning of this, Raymond?" But because he's made of a computer graphics, it probably sounds more like,
"What is the meaning of this, Raymond?
This is my island now. Y'all left it to me. And on my island, I make the rules. You deserve an explanation. Let me start at the beginning." So then there's a flashback to Samuel L. Jackson attaching his robot arm and trains some dinosaurs and teaches them to obey him, so he becomes the true king of dinosaurs. Dr. Grant asks, "But how did you kidnap us if you were stranded here on the island?" "Oh, I had help. You see, I wasn't the only survivor you left behind." Then the gates to the park were open and Dennis Nedry comes out. But he's actually this monster mutant version of Dennis Nedry. When I found Nedry, he was barely alive, so I put him in a cryo freezer. Then I used science to fuse Nedry with the Dilophosaurus that attacked him to create Dino Nedry. Then we waited for you to return so we could get our revenge, but you never came. You went to every other island with dinosaurs, but not this one. So Nedry and I decided to kidnap you. Now you will all suffer the same horrors that I did. Y'all are on the endangered species list, but after sundown, every last one of you becomes extinct. So run, hide, gather weapons, whatever, before me and my dinosaur army track you down and kill you. Arnold takes out a small whistle and blows 3 short chirps into it. Within moments, dozens of little compos come running out, snapping at the group. Arnold lights a cigarette. Hold on to your butts.
So how does it end?
Well, we've got to leave it open for a sequel. he said, like, that is one big pile of, I'm not saying it.